The Swarm Awakens. The film opens in a near-future Chicago, 2026, where a polluted skyline looms under a toxic haze. Dr. Marcus Okoye, Dwayne Johnson, a primatologist turned Special Forces operative, oversees a secret government lab experimenting with genetic modification to combat climate collapse. A sudden breach unleashes a swarm of mutated insects, giant wasps with razor-sharp mandibles and acidic venom, bred to restore ecosystems, but now feral. The lab explodes, and Okoye escapes as the insects overrun the city, their buzzing a chilling omen. The camera pans to a news report, Insect Apocalypse or Salvation, setting a tone of dread and ambiguity. Act 1. The infestation begins. Okoye, haunted by the experiment's failure, teams with Dr. Lina Carter, a new actress, a geneticist who warned of the risks, and Sergeant Jamal Hayes, a new actor, a tactical expert. They learn the insects, dubbed neo-wasps, were engineered by a corporation, Ecogenesis, to pollinate dying crops, but a coding error triggered their aggression. Flashbacks reveal Okoye's motivation. His sister died in a drought, driving his quest to save humanity, yet he now questions the cost. The trio navigates a deserted Chicago, facing neo-wasps that build hives in skyscrapers, their intelligence evident as they ambush with coordinated attacks. The city descends into chaos, panic spreads, and Ecogenesis denies responsibility, blaming a natural mutation. Okoye discovers a prototype repellent, but it's incomplete, requiring a return to the lab. The act ends with a neo-wasp queen emerging, its size dwarfing buildings, as it lays eggs across the skyline. Act 2. The hive's heart. Okoye, Lina, and Jamal infiltrate the lab, now a neo-wasp hive, using military drones to map the structure. Lina decodes the genetic flaw. The wasp's enhanced survival instinct overrides their programming, a metaphor for humanity's environmental overreach. Flashbacks show Ecogenesis executives pressuring Okoye, their profit motive clashing with his ethics. The team faces a gauntlet, acid sprays, melt equipment, and a soldier is cocooned alive, highlighting the insect's evolution. A tense standoff with Ecogenesis mercenaries reveals their plan to nuke Chicago, sacrificing the city to contain the outbreak. Jamal sacrifices himself to hold them off, while Lina and Okoye escape with the repellent data.